You are live, it says. So I'll read the questions to you tonight as they start popping up. Yeah, you can go ahead and open that thing up. So, guys, we're going to start a little bit early tonight. Garrett from Chasing Chrome's in the house. There he is right there. We managed to get him over here today, and I drug his butt all over the place. So we were off doing guy stuff all day today, you guys. It was awesome. So I know that we're a little bit early, so we'll just sort of hang out a little bit, let people show up. A lot of our bobbers came in. We got the aerial floats for you guys at the store. We got the 1 ouncers, which you guys are going to be needing here. We got the half ouncers, which you guys are going to be needing. And then I finally got one of my lines today that I needed. Let's see if I can find it here because this table's just full of stuff, as you can see. Here, yeah. So I finally got one of my CC forms today and was able to make up that weight that I was telling you guys about. Sorry about the pause in that video, but it was necessary. Oh, you're going to need some of these guys too, huh? The T-stops.
I'm going to have to go back and clip everything to the same length, so
okay,
I'll do that later today.
Yeah, so we're going to be working some leaders tonight. Hiya, Raven. Hiya, Joe. Yo, Garrett, everybody's already saying hi, bro.
What's up, guys?
So, but I got the weight, the next stage of the weight done today, you guys, and I'm pretty happy about it. I'm still working stuff out with it, but that's okay. It always takes a little time to make a good creation. And howdy, Auto Magic, how are you doing? I was shopping for you today, too. I was trying to find your corky that has the green on the top of it, and I had no luck. I was at Cabela's, we were at Bimart. We went to all different kinds of places to try to find that corky for you, bro. I'm on a hunt now, and it's getting serious. um, so, oh, you went fishing today? Oh, I know you caught fish today, mister. That river had to be pretty beautiful today. Yeah, we'll get into that fishing report because as Mr. Automatic went fishing today, I know that a lot of fish were pulled out today. So I finally got this thing done, you guys. I'm real happy with it. This weight, let me tell you something, it's going to change the way that we throw baits at fish. It lays the bait out, and then once it's on the line, only this part is going to be tapping the bottom of the water, right? So we're not going to have that big round thump, 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 thump going down the river. So it was slow today. But you still managed to do okay. That's great. You know what? You needed some fresh air there, Auto Magic. I'm telling you, you were due. So it's going to go thump, thump, thump. Hey, Mr. Auto Magic, Brian, would you like to try a couple of these for me? Because I know you like the inlines. And by the way, I do have a bunch of that hollow core at the store. So if you want a roll of that, because I know that you like that stuff, I sort of, when I got that, I got boxes of them. I was sort of thinking of you because I know you like the hollow core, and I was also thinking of me though. Don't think I wasn't, because that I like to back bounce that. Okay, hang on. Let me walk it up to the camera. Hey, so there it is, you guys. So this guy is on a swivel on the top, swivel on the bottom. And now we're only going to have this tapping the bottom of the rocks, right? Dink, dink, dink. So I hope that showed up, right? That show up, Mr. Right, Mr. Automagic Brian? I hope it did. So, but anyway, this is an alternative because that when you throw it out, it's got the weight at this end of it, and it flattens out as it hits the water. So we're not knocking off our eggs and our sand shrimp, by the way. Okay, good. Thank you, brother. So, all of us have just seemed to have gone through a bunch of storms here lately, you guys. But, my saying is that if you don't have a storm, you can't enjoy the sunshine. So I hope that it's time for sunshine and some hungry fish. Oh, that would be so nice. So yeah, you guys. Oh, and then Raven's on here. You guys need to ask him about the report for the sluts because he lives right on it. I'm pretty sure he's going to give you guys a glowing report. Um, Welcome in, Dale Flanders. And howdy to you too, Mister. I know we started a little bit early tonight because that he's going to wear out. He still hasn't totally recovered yet, you guys. He's pretty tough, but he's still getting tired. And then I did drag him all over the place today though, because I went to Cabela's, we went to Bimart, we went to a few different places today. So, but I was looking for the C forms and all the rest of that. So, um, Raven wants to know how you're feeling, bro.
Sore. I'm getting by.
He's sore, but he's getting by. And tired. I usually feel with both my hands, but okay. So as we get into that 6 o'clock hour and the rest of everybody joins us, he's sitting there right now, and I hope that you guys can see it. I know that the lighting's probably a little funky right now. Oh, so Raven, if you guys are reading the post, Raven's telling you guys something right now that you need to pay attention to. And I've heard the same thing too. So there is that. So he's tying up a bunch of leaderboards right now, you guys, that we're going to put a bunch of our new beads on. Okay. The eyeball bead, the good old Moody Blues has changed just a hair, but not by much. So we know that these leaderboards that we're tying right now is the fundraiser for Garrett, and I'll explain that at 6 o'clock. So I'll wait. Um, so guys, you know what? I wanted to ask a favor before we really get into like the fishing report and all the rest of that. I noticed that we put the post up for everybody to enter into the contest for the Mango Tango, which was a 2 year ago color that we brought back. I liked the colors a little bit better. So if you guys could share that out, please, and ask people to tag 2 of their friends. I'd like to see that get up to at least 50 people on there because we are trying to build the Facebook page and the YouTube page. So we would appreciate if you guys can do that for us. Yeah, thumbs up and share. Thank you, Mr. Flanders. That's really big. And I'm looking forward to seeing you on Wednesday. Oh, we were supposed to bring you back Wednesday. I'll get a hold of you, Mr. Flanders, and let you know. All right, so we're close enough. I'm going to go ahead and start the fishing report. Go fishing. We know that most of all of the bays, all up and down the coast, they got their first sniff of dirt coming out of that river. And there was a bunch of fish. Just like I told you last week, there was a bunch of fish that were chromers that were sitting out in front, milling out in front of the bays, waiting for that water to cool or for that rain spell for them to come through. They were looking for that dirt. And by golly, we had people on many different rivers today, and the reports were phenomenal from Tidewater up, you guys. So I'm telling you, there is fish in the system and fresh ones coming. So if you're going to get out and fish and catch something that is going to be chrome, now's the time. You might catch a couple of bronzes in that process. You might catch a boot in that process. So when you catch a boot, cut the hook. That's the policy. When you catch a bronzer, take a look on the inside of the gill very carefully and see what the meat looks like. And then you'll know if you want to keep that fish or not. Just do it gently so we don't kill a fish because, that's another 30,000 fish in our system, right? So I would definitely be looking at that for all up and down the coast right now. The rivers look like they're going to hold. There was snow up in the mountains. That's going to be melting off. So I think that our river is going to hold. We'll see. We can always check the reports at NOAA. And I think that those rivers are going to hold for this period of time as they're getting up to where their deadlines are at, because they're going to shoot now. They've been sitting there waiting, and now it's go time. So we know the fish are in the bay. We know the fish are in the tidewater. We know that there's fresh fish coming. It's going to be a late run this year for us in the Central Coast area. So I wish all of you the best luck. Now, the crabbing. If you guys watched the video on Godson Adventure, we went out and we went crabbing. The guys that were out earlier caught a lot more crab that were very big. So I'm telling you, as that tide is coming up, is where you want to be out crabbing right now. As that tide gets up and it starts whipping back out, because that's the kind of tides they are, they're just digging in. So if you get out and get on that tide as it's coming in, even if it's coming in fast, that's where they're coming out. They're grabbing their food, and then as that tide starts to rip out, they're digging back in. So, and the crabbing is really good. The crab are really full. I loved the flavor of them, right? So it was really, really good. I tried to save some for him, but he's not really a crab eater, so there is that. All right, so that's the fishing report out of the way. Go fishing, go crabbing, stock up. We did put the video up for you guys about how to steam crab, and I use a giant keg, but you guys can adjust your recipe that's in there for your pots. And let me tell you something, steaming crab that are cleaned is much more flavorful than having all the juice and all the rest of it. Plus, it's just cleaner. Right? I mean, when I pull my crab are ready to eat or shake, as I taught you guys in the video, so that you can have it for that. All right, so the fishing report out of the way. Garrett, welcome into the studio for the first time, brother.
Thank you.
How do you like the studio?
I love it.
So tonight we don't have the TV on because we have Garrett in the studio tonight. And Garrett was like, you know what, Kurt? After all the stuff that's happened to me, I needed to come get some fresh air. So I don't think he told his mother yet, because that she's the one been watching after him, right? That he's going to actually get to go out and go do some plunking tomorrow. His first fishing trip for how long?
Almost a month now.
Yeah, you guys, it's almost been a month. That's quite a time without going fishing, especially as much as this man fishes. So I went and got him today. We went all over the place. I was checking him to see if he could hang, right? And we took our time coming back and all the rest of that so that he wasn't getting too wore out, right? And then I got some high energy pizza for him later. So we're gonna have some pizza. We're gonna head into the shop in the morning, and then we're gonna go up to the old man's hole and go do some plunking tomorrow. So all he has to do is sit by the wood stove and just wait for the fish to bite. So at least we're going to get you out tomorrow. And I know you're excited about that.
Yeah, it's going to be nice to get out.
Yeah, about time, huh? So, Garrett, do you want to explain to them what happened to your poles that were in the back of that vehicle?
Luckily, the poles broke during my accident. Luckily, I have some pretty cool parents. They took care of some stuff for me. The guys at Striker also helped me out. They got my rods rebuilt and back out to me pretty quick, but I won't be using them or back out on the river till probably January, February is probably my estimated time before I'll be back running my own boat, if that's even possible. I have like 14 chips on my spine, 14 broken ribs, broken sternum, broken wrist, which is fully plated now. And I'm just about into the first month of everything, so I won't be back till maybe, like I said, February. I'm hoping to run winter steelhead trips, but I don't think that's going to be the case this year. So we're very unsure with everything that's going on and just healing day by day. So that's all we can do.
It's all we can do.
So, hoping to be back sooner than later, but this injury taking a toll on me pretty bad, so we'll see how everything goes by January. I'm hoping to go back to work by January, but with fractures and how everything's looking, could be longer, so. Luckily, I got some great friends. I've gotten out of the house a few times with some friends and family, and I don't know, it's just a healing thing. Day by day, we'll be back one of these days, but as of right now, it's gonna be a while, so at least tie leaders and get everything ready for that time to come, but I have high hopes for fast recovery, but I don't think it's gonna happen the way I'm hoping it is, but we'll just hope and pray. It's the only thing we can do at this point. So that's it for me.
Okay. Got to hear it directly. Yeah, he does have a heart of a lion, Raven. You're correct. So you guys got to hear it directly from his mouth. It's going to be some recovery time. And I asked about the reels for a reason. So let me go back to this. So as you guys know, I've never been a proponent of striker rods. As of what happened here recently, let me tell you something. Striker Rods now has 100% of my support. They took care of this young man and others I've heard too. So that organization has come into their own, and they're building great rods. It was the problem of seeing what they were going to do after they had their rods out and they made some sales and all the rest of that. And let me tell you something, I'm just thoroughly 100% impressed with them. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to go buy me a striker rod. That's how much I'm impressed. So that being said, now I want to say something about Sims. This young man had to get cut out of his Sims when he was on his life flight. They cut him out of his Sims. So he contacted Sims, and Sims told him, listen, we'll give you 50% off a new pair of Sims, which is still going to be $500, okay? But at least they took care of him. So Sims now has my support as well, because that I've heard that way, if there's a warranty issue with them, they're pretty quick, except for shipping, to get you taken care of. So now I'm going to say this. Sims, you now have my support as well. And I'll probably go get a pair of Sims. I actually know the head salesperson and marketing person for Sims, and as well as one of their most famous guys that works for Red's Guide Services. So I'll let them know that I'm in the market for some Sims, and I'll probably be picking up a pair of those. Now, Garrett seems to think that his reels are okay. Guys, he endoed at 50 and those reels went bing against the ground. So I don't think that those reels are in good shape. So what we're doing is that I've been posting up a few posts. If you guys saw my post today, I've taken the new Halo bead, which you guys saw last year. I've taken it for a ride. I got some time to develop it. Talked to Garrett. We worked on some colors that were still colors that we liked and the fish liked. So we went ahead and put them together inside of the Halo bead. So we are sitting down and we're tying leaders. That's what Garrett's doing right now. And I shopped around. So Addicted has the 15 leaders on a thing with their hook and the floral carbon, which we have the best floral carbon, we have the best hooks. We're going with the owners. Yeah, so we've got the owners. What kind are these again?
The cutting points.
The cutting points. So he's tying those up. All right. He's tying those up. And then, of course, we're going to be adding some of the the new Halo beads, which this is the Moody Blues. This one is the hatching embryo, and there's no sense holding it up to the camera because you're never going to see it until you see it. But when Garrett saw it, he was like, oh my God, those are going to work really well. And then, of course, some of our old standards, right? The Crazy Egg, the Fire Bead, the new Mango Tango, our Sunrise, all of those. So, what we're going to do is we're going to tie up some leaderboards. Then I'm going to put some beads on them with the bead stops, the T stops. And I'll probably add some worms. I'll probably add some of the newer stuff that you guys haven't got to see for a while. And we're going to use that as a fundraiser for Garrett to replace some of the things that the insurance won't do. He was insured, you guys, so he did everything right. There's just stuff, as we all know, when we're dealing with insurance companies, it's not their fault. They just can't replace everything. And there's values and all that. So that's why we're tying up the leaders. So guys, give us till like Wednesday evening, and I'll tell you what, there's going to be some very, very special boards up on the website. That will be Garrett's fundraiser. I just had to have a bunch of stuff shipped, and I know that we're probably still one of the less expensive places to have your stuff shipped from, and that's the way we're going to keep it. On these boards, you guys are going to get some very custom beads that are going to be re-releases, but first releases outside of the shop that we're going to let people have for the first time. So that's our fundraiser. We're hoping to raise over $500 to make sure that Garrett, if nothing else, at least gets his Sims back, right? So the beads, all the rest of that, you guys know that I'll make sure that Godsend takes care of that young man for that. So guys, I just hope that you stick with us. Wait till Wednesday night. So Addicted was selling their leaderboards just like this. Okay, they look exactly like this. Here, I think you can see it better down here. Exactly like this with 15 liters on it. With 15 liters for actually the stuff that Garrett's putting on there is a little bit better. For $29.90 for $30. So I'm going to add some beads. I'm going to add some worms. And then if you guys go in and order those, we're going to do 10 salmon boards. We're going to do 10 steelhead boards. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Not everything will be ready as of this week, but yes.
But yeah, we'll have the basic board put together for you. And then, that gives us a chance to shoot too. So maybe I'll just have to take you back Wednesday night,
Yeah.
And that way we can spend Wednesday, because I know that the Flanders are going to come over and visit with us. And so I'll probably just take him back Wednesday night. So that, if you guys want to come in and visit on Wednesday with us, we'll definitely be in the shop. And Automagic, we would love to have you come visit with us too, bro. A matter of fact, we're going to use your pole holder tomorrow because I think we're short one. I didn't want to take that off the wall, but now I'm going to have to, right? Because I got one other guy coming with us too, which is a big tall guy, right? Just in case my buddy takes a fall, because I can't pick him up, but that guy can.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he ain't falling. So we're going to stick him in front of the plucking shack there at Mike Bowers. We're going to stick him in front of the wood stove and literally stick his pole right there inside of the plucking shack, which everybody knows that's happened before. Because then I know that those coho are sitting there in that hole, and I've made up some pretty special eggs for him to try that. So, yeah, I'm just really, really excited about what's going to happen tomorrow and over the next couple of days. And as well as that, these beads, because that gives us a little bit of a chance to create too, because we'll fish a couple of hours. And if we haven't caught our fish, we're coming back and he's going to eat and rest. And then we'll go into the shop and shoot a little bit, come home for a little bit, because his back is really still bothering him, you guys. So, all right. So, that being said, we're coming up to about 15 minutes off of where I want to be. I know I'm early. But does anybody have any questions for us? Mr. Flounder said, awesome. He's looking forward to meeting you.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. So I did get in the arrow floats. I got them in a half, and I got them in an ounce. And let me tell you something. I had to make phone calls, not because that our supplier was out. Our supplier was out. It was because that the closed mouth doesn't get fed. So I actually, Don Dale and I have 42 bobber downs last week. Oh, I should have read that out loud. Sorry, buddy. My bad. Couldn't help myself. But we don't know what river you're on, so it's fair. Yeah, I'm telling you, guys, the fishing is really, really hot. So after this rain, and then don't not pay attention to the weather. Work an extra hour every day this week so that you can take off Friday, because there's another storm coming in over the weekend again, and it's just going to blow it up again, is what they're saying. So I would definitely make sure that you work a little bit of extra there, right, guys? Because that fishing right now. So the fish I did here were a little stubborn today, but we know that there's thousands of fish in. The coho are open on our river. Check your river to find out if they're open. November the 1st is going to be a lot of openings. The lakes, if you know where to fish, they're lowered the dams, and they are now going into the lakes. And Auto Magic, you and I should go do that adventure. Go fish a freshwater lake for coho. Oh my goodness, what an experience. And I like the Navy that they have there too. If you bring your CB, which I got a handheld one, those guys are fun. They made me laugh, man. I just kept chuckling and giggling because they were funny as all get out, right? So yeah, so we'll get the leaderboards tied up. I might even have to keep him an extra day if he's okay. I mean, I'm gonna feed him some prime beef, and try to get him built up a little bit in his proteins, and work on him relaxing too. I'm gonna make him go sit where he can't do anything, right? So that's sort of my goal. Thursday I will be open. Let me tell you something. That storm was just wreaked havoc over here, you guys, and as well as it did in the valleys too. I mean, I saw the football game, and they got pretty drenched. They didn't look like they were actually prepared. So I don't understand that one, Auto Magic. When are you going to make everyone want to wreck their vehicles? Oops, too soon. Oh, oh. Well, he was chasing pavement. That truck actually had a smiley face in the front, where that axle had to have broken, because that's the only way that you make that truck go this way. That thing made a smiley face in the front. So unfreaking believable, you guys, what he went through. They had to life flight him out. So yeah, it was, no, it's not too soon. You can pick on him, Brian. he actually is glad to be alive, right? So now's probably the best time to pick on him. So he's missing fishing. He's missing our fishing community. I will say that. I know that he is. He's all caught up on Facebook, all caught up on Instagram. He's all caught up on all those, right? So now it's time for the brothers to step forward. So, anybody want to come and spend time with him, let's just plan on staying in the shop. That's what we do. My wife is probably going to go visit the grandbaby. So let her have that day, and I'll have my day with him and all my brothers. So hi, Bryce, how you doing? Bryce has got some reports too, but you guys got to pry it out of him. So that's why we call him the fish knocker. Just knock him on. Maybe he'll give up some information too. All right, everybody. So I see that we've got people coming in a little bit later, so we'll hang out. Anything you want to share? So this is the first time that the studio's had a guest in it, and my lighting, I've got to recharge it. But as the sun goes down, the lighting gets better in here, you guys. So sorry about that. It is what it is. Don't worry. I'm sure that Jordan watched this, and he'll be over here going, "Oh no, that ain't gonna work." And so that's all got to change. So I'm pretty sure he'll be over here. Uh, So Bryce is saying, Jason Chrome, it's good to have you back.
Thanks.
Yeah, I actually agree to that too. It is good to have him back. Could have been a whole hell of a lot worse. So that scar on his arm, they actually put that plate underneath his arm. So I think he might still be able to row, guys. If not, then guess who? Guess who's going to be doing the shore adventures or the motor boat adventures?
Yeah, I'll hurry up and get my endorsement.
Yeah, right. You got some time off right now.
Should be doing it.
Yeah, you really should be doing it. Brian says to say he's glad to see you doing better.
Bryce?
No, Brian.
Oh.
Auto Magic.
Yeah.
He was picking on you earlier, though. Here's your chance. Get him. he can use some picking on too.
I'll leave it at bay.
Oh, at bay. So you know what? You're at bay. You have to go crabbing there, Auto Magic. So anyway, you guys, that's and let me tell you something. I'm just really excited that he's back up and going. We've got some other brothers that need some time with their other brothers, so that we can get on to let us know that our community amongst ourselves is welcoming to other parts of the community, but that when we have something, we're still a little bit more private about it, and we take care of our brothers that are in our fishing community with us. So, guys, let me tell you something. That water cooled down. I would be a bit surprised if there's not some steelies pushed up into this group, right? They'll stay back from those coho because those coho just love to pick on them, right? But I'm telling you, I think, oh, you're 99%? That's great news. Okay, yeah, that was all right. Good, brother. Good. So Auto Magic's up and back off to adventures, you guys. So we'll get to see some great stuff from him here shortly. Oh, that's you know what? That's a good thing too to be pressed for time. I've been there, done that one. So I think that we get the fundraiser up and going. I'm going to kick out with Chasing Chrome. We might come out with a new color or two that he knows that works, and that those will be on those boards. So I would be looking for those on Wednesday night, you guys, and we would appreciate you buying those boards up so that Garrett can use that extra money for whatever he needs to replace, you guys. So that if when January comes, yeah, so that when January comes, he's ready to go again because I want those reels replaced. I don't care what he says. Oh, they work okay. If he's out with a client or out with one of us guys and that thing hit the pavement at 50 miles an hour, no, I don't want to risk it. So, okay. So this is something that I've noticed that all of our brothers are doing that are going through a bunch of stuff right now. Maybe we should take example from Garrett is that he actually the doctor slowed him down, and there was a reason for it, so that he could heal, right? So maybe we need to take some information from him. Yeah, so Raven's saying that he's really glad to see you and seeing that you're doing okay. Listen, Raven, I miss your smile as we're fishing, bro. I tried to work that day out with you so that we could go fishing, and you tried to work it out. Guess what? That was just one time. Let's just work on that again, okay? So that we can make that happen. Raven's been through it too, you guys. Let me tell you something. All of us have been through the mill lately. So, maybe it's just time to slow down, tighten our group up, and make sure that we all support each other. All right, you guys, I had a great time tonight. I'm really looking forward to keep watching for the pictures as I start working with Garrett and we work some colors on the beads. We've got that new 14 and that new 16 in the halos, and the ability to do some very unique things with them. Um, so he sees that you're wearing an Ultima Cure hoodie. Okay, go ahead.
Um, I don't know. I think Ultimate Egg Cure is definitely one of my favorite cures. I bounced around quite a bit with different cures, and I don't know. Ultimate Egg's done it good every time.
So tell him how you got the hoodie though.
I mean, I bought the hoodie, but I've talked to Keith Archer a few times. He's a super cool dude, but I don't know. I bought the hoodie and he contacted me, and I've talked to him a few times. Super cool dude. Makes a super stout product. Like I said, I like Procure, Red Hot Devil stuff, but I don't know. Ultimate Egg Cure is definitely my favorite for Springers and Fall Kings. So I don't know.
So that's so Keith Archer. That's another company now, because that he heard that Garrett actually had a bad wreck, right? And Mr. Archer spent the time to make sure that he called him, talked to him. So there's another company that actually cares, right, about our fishing community. So, yeah, I'm sorry that I didn't shout that one out with Stryker, with Sims, but the Ultimate A Cure, you guys, that guy cares about our community. So, and Pulaski. So I did the rose. I did the rose. I have the Sure Cure. I'm going to do the orange right now. I have one that's a private one called Snake Piss. I'm going to do that one up for the freshwater. They have two different ones. So I'm going to run those three and see what the fish like. But I think that that changes from day to day, you guys. We learned a little bit of a secret here and there. That way. Hostile Sandy and Spinners joined us. Welcome in, bro. Oh, the tributaries are popping right now. See? So I'm telling you guys, right now, the chromers are coming, you guys. They held back. The water was too warm for them. We heard of somebody that went 15 for 15 coho today, and they were all chrome. So there you go. I'm telling you, it's just a really exciting time right now, you guys. You need to get out and go fishing. Yeah, so agreed. And so, to your question, Auto Magic, yeah, Keith Archer spent quite some time talking to him, and was very did some really cool things with Garrett. So we're real happy about that. So that's another company that cares. South San Diego. So you know what? Send pictures, bro, because put that hook in that fish's mouth, or just leave it that way and grab a picture of it so we can post it up for you, brother. Oh, so I watched you actually cure that one. And you know, Auto Magic actually gave us that recipe, you guys. Go back to his one where he's actually cured it, and the Nika Hoka Waka. It's different when you read it. The Nika Hoka Waka was one of the ones that you made, I do believe, right there, Mr. Auto Magic. Wasn't that one of the cures that you made? Nika, really? So you can go back and catch that video why he's curing up those eggs, and he does a shit ton of eggs. He must have done, I'd say, 15 pounds. At least it looked like it. So, um, thank you. You know what? I haven't really been killing it. I just had a chance to work some baits, you guys. I decided that I was going to dedicate myself to our fishing group and work a bunch, right? And start working the baits and working the colors. So thank you. I appreciate that because a lot of love went into that work. Okay, that's a river 60 miles east of Bend. One of our, oh, okay, got it. Oh, I know. Okay, so I know I saw it in the video. I just couldn't remember which one I saw it in. Well, guys, if you want to see that one, you're just going to have to go through the site for a little bit, right? Neo Haka Waka. did I misspell it? So Bryce, leave it up to him. Mr. Straight A student there, genius in the making. Well, already a genius, but in the making more because he'll get that education and do something with it. So Garrett, who else have you talked to that during this period of time?
Um, Nobody really other than the people we mentioned that were cool to help out and jump in and take care of stuff, but nobody, just friends and family trying to get through all this stuff.
So what's the name of Josh's guide service?
Uh, my homie Josh, he runs JR's guide service, which I would always recommend. I mean, it's hard to I want my buddies to be successful, but it's hard to in the business of giving away clients too. But Josh from Get Hooked in Springfield, Oregon, I'd recommend him. Fishes Umpqua a lot, the Silettes. Super good. He's like 2 years younger than me, but he's super good at what he does. Like I said, he's a good buddy of mine. Normally, I wouldn't want to just be give away clients, but
Right now you can't row anyway.
yeah, and I mean, I'm really new into it still, so not that I don't have a bunch of people to even transfer over, but if, like I said, I'll be down for a while, so anybody that wants to fish or wants to book a trip for, I think he's doing Upriver Kings right now, Northern Oregon, but I don't know. Find him on Instagram, hit him up. He's super fishy. He's one of my good buddies.
So guys, we're going to set up the outfitting service. Don't worry. I just want to get us stocked up, get our worm stocked up, get our jig head stocked up, get our weight stocked up, get our bobber stocked up. The sand shrimp is taken care of. And listen, guys, I'm almost out of battery on my computer, and I didn't bring my cord out. So, and we're at the end of the time anyway. So I hope that everybody had a really good time tonight. I know that I did. I know that Garrett did. We're looking forward to the fundraiser. We're looking forward to getting out and doing some plunking because we have the new Mango Tango. But I'll guarantee you this, I'll be bringing some red and white spinning Joes because that's what we got them on last time. And it just works, So we'll bring some of the fancier stuff and put that on his pole. And I'll go with the red and white. So anyway, guys, you want to know something? Thank you for joining us. I'm glad that this community is tight. Guys, please, if you see the post that I put up for the contest for the Mango Tango, and plus I'll throw some other things in too. But if you see that, and I didn't share it on a page that those people might want a chance to win, if you could go ahead and share it out to there, I'd greatly appreciate it. We need to get that contest up to about 50 people so that I'm just not giving stuff away. So don't worry, Garrett won the last contest. You want to hand me that coin? So Garrett recognized the coin that was sitting inside of the Woody over there, and he actually won. But he decided that he wants to donate everything back. So we will add what was new inside of the studio tonight because absolutely nobody guessed. So, but that's all right. We had more important things to do tonight than guess what was inside the studio. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in. I really had fun. Please be looking for that post on Wednesday night, and it might be Thursday because you have to remember we have to make them, get the leaderboards up, get what a fair value is for that to you guys, and still be able to ship it in that $5 price range. So let us work that out. But they will be up, and it's a fundraiser for Chasing Chrome to replace some gear, you guys. All right, I think we went through everything. Quit wishing, go fishing. This is God Sent Fishing, Chasing Chrome. Saying to you, happy hooking, and everybody, may you have a great fishing week and good health to everybody.